Well, hello, my beautiful gems. So this is Maria from The Guided Gem, and I'm here to do a collective reading. My beautiful gems, we are going to just figure out what the messages are. I've been getting a lot of downloads, and I think that Spirit wants me to give you guys a message. Someone really needs to hear this. I am going to dive deep. If I'm trying to understand the messages that I'm receiving, I think it has to do with something that you didn't expect. Let's just put it that way, okay? I'm not sure exactly what the message is right now, so we're going to have to use my tools here, my tarot cards, and try and pick up the message, okay? And I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who's been stopping by, listening to the videos, and to those of you who said any comments at all. I want to thank you. And wow, big changes. So I'm not even kidding. A big shout out to all of you. Thank you. I really truly appreciate it. I do this for fun, and you know what? Just having you guys here from everywhere, actually, it's really, really a blessing for me. Okay. So what do we have? We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Emperor, and we have Justice. Okay, this is fitting in. It feels exactly what I was feeling. So some change is coming. Whatever you were expecting to happen at this time, I feel like there's some sort of setback. Something is either been put on hold or postponed, or something to do with things not going the way it was planned, okay? Even if you had some sort of, I don't know, I'm getting party, whatever that means for you. Maybe you were planning a party and you had to put it on hold. Maybe, I'm getting that the person, the guest, the special guest was not able to make it, delays, changes in their schedule, something like that, okay? Even if it has to do with your personal life. If you're dealing with someone who is very controlling, because we have the Emperor here, maybe there's a delay because of a father figure, because of someone who, wanted things to be their way, and all of a sudden there's this change. So we're going to definitely dig deeper, but I feel like this is going to be a very complicated reading. And if this is not for you, then obviously do not hold on to it, okay? So let's see what we have. Oh, I feel nervous. I don't know if anybody's feeling nervous. I'm seeing someone biting their nails. I don't know. This is very... Whoa. Ooh, gotta go get those cards. There's 2 cards that fell. Okay, wow, interesting. So we have like 2 queens. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. This is some sort of battle. This is, and just because we're showing queens here, there's no gender in tarot, so I just want you to remember that, okay? So here's what I'm getting. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that the roles are reversing. I hope that makes sense. So the roles are reversing, meaning if you had the total power and control until now, well, now you're losing that power and control. If you're the one that was always, being, I'm being shown like a puppet. If people were able to manipulate the situation, if they were able to turn things around to their benefit, and you were always left behind, or people didn't take you seriously, or you never got the promotion, or maybe there's a choice between 2, and even though maybe you were either with one person and then here comes the other person, I feel that even though you were about to leave this person to go with that person, just follow me, guys, okay? I feel that you are now changing your mind. I feel like now you're understanding that you want the person that is more stable, the person that has is more responsible, instead of having, just the fun, the excitement, the lust, and all of that. I think you're kind of saying like, oh my God, you know what? This was fun while it lasted, but I think I'm going to stick to whatever is comfortable, stable, and solid on solid ground here. Okay, now again, if there is a battle between siblings or, partners, I'm getting a sense that, someone has to let go of their power. Someone is going to have to say, okay, you know what? I don't want to fight with you anymore. I'm giving up. I'm not going to let things go the way they are. I don't want this fighting. And I feel that they're going to relinquish the control and let the other person take charge at this time. So like there's a reversal of roles. Okay. It's quite interesting actually. And so obviously if it doesn't resonate for you, then do not hold on to it. Okay. This is actually pretty good because we're talking about two equal partners, two equal people. So these two queens are saying that they're at the same level. Okay. So they are both equally very powerful, except they have maybe different strengths. Like one person has more strengths socially, the other person has more strengths, when it comes to numbers and the facts or the financial part of it or whatever it is for your situation. One is more creative and the other one is more, someone is really good at marketing and the other person is really good at working in the back end, right? Behind the scenes kind of thing, right? So whatever it is for you, I feel like the roles are going to be reversed, and it's all about relinquishing the power is what I'm getting. Okay, so that's what's turning around. Interesting energy. If this is your energy, if this is what's going on for you, please do write me a comment so that I don't feel like I'm just, coming up with this energy and no one's listening to it. All right, Spirit, what else do we have? Interesting, these two queens. Equally powerful, equally, All right, let's see. So Spirit said that this is the background of this whole situation. So these are actually the cards for the reading. So let's see what the background of the situation is. So we have the 10 of Swords in the reverse. We have the 8 of Wands in the reverse. And we have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. This is telling me that if you've been fighting for something for so long, it's like, you're giving up. Okay, I don't want to do this anymore. If there's been like some back and forth communication, or maybe, it's been at a distance and you're exhausted, like you're done with that. Okay. If you've been betrayed, like a gazillion times, you're like, you know what? I just can't do this because I feel like I'm repeating the same old story. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. So you're kind of like letting all this go and saying, you know what? No, things have to change because I am not doing this anymore at all. None. Okay. Look at this. We have the 4 of Cups. We have Judgment in the reverse. And we have the 3 of Coins. What is going on here? Well, someone is regretting something from the past. So if we're talking about someone maybe from your past, and they were saying like, no, I'd rather go see and explore what's out there. I want to go see and explore, things that are going to make me happy. I'm just not happy here. I'm bored and all that kind of stuff. Well, now it feels like they're kind of thinking about what they had versus what they were exploring, right? So they were looking at these 3 cups and saying like, I think this will be better for me. This will be better for me. This will be better for me. And yet none of these are making you happy. And this is the one that you can't get off your mind. And I feel that that's that energy here. So if you were juggling with 2 people or something, I feel that there was a break and you moved on to someone who was more fun, someone who is maybe like had more energy. There was more passion. There was more, it was more exciting, right? But what you had before is the stability. And now you're like, oh my God, what did I do? And you can't get the first person off your mind because it was comfortable. It was stable. You didn't have to worry. Sure, it was boring, but you know what? This is not fulfilling you. It feels like this was temporary, right? The problem is, for this Emperor here, the problem is we have the Judgment in the reverse. Now, the Judgment here says, reconciliation, says, let's be honest with ourselves. I think it's time to do like a self-check, a self-inventory, and see like, what, the trumpet is blowing and I got to make a decision. Okay. But now it's in the reverse. Now, even though, okay, the Emperor is realizing they've made a mistake here, I feel that this has gone too far now, and this person has actually moved on. This partner has actually moved on, and even though they were the better choice, the better fit, well, you know what? They're not going to come second to no one, because this is the Queen of Pentacles. After all, this is the one that, is very stable, can financially be successful, can be taking care of the household, the children, like can take care of themselves. They have like, all of the stability, the grounding, the support, everything around them. So they don't need one person to say, hey, you know what? I miss you. No, this is done. This person knows exactly who they are and they're stable. They're fine. Okay. This person, I mean, not that she's any better or worse than the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is just, it's someone who will take things maybe lighter, and all they want is to have fun, and as long as you show them the money, they're happy, kind of thing. Obviously, it's not for everyone. Every scenario is different. If we're talking about, the power that someone had in a situation, either with two partners, then we're talking about like, we're reversing the roles here. But even though the roles are being reversed, I feel that there's something that was broken here. Okay, there's something that's been broken, and I feel like things are not the same as before. I feel like there's a broken trust, if that makes any sense. Someone broke trust here, and even though you guys are trying to work on it, because we have the Three of Coins, even though you guys are trying to work on it, I feel that it's still, you know what, you're still doing everything on your own. Normally the Three of Coins, you have like, people collaborating, people working together, and in this deck you have this person, they're doing the work of three. And I feel that it's because they broke the trust with these people, and now these people don't want to help out that Emperor anymore. And this is why they're saying like, you know what, if I didn't mess up this way, then I would have probably still been with that Queen of Pentacles and things would have been easier. But now things are all messed up. Wow. Things are all messed up. What else, Spirit? What else do we have? I can tell you for sure, when trust is broken, I don't care what anybody says, in order to repair trust, it takes a long, long time. Now, depending on how much time you have left on your, not that we know, but depending on how much time you have left in your life, would be a deciding factor if you're going to go back in time and work hard on it. If you're young, and a person made a mistake here, fine, it can happen. But if you've reached a certain maturity and where you've established yourself in life, you really don't have the time or energy to, go back and work on things, especially with someone who didn't take you seriously in the first place. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Here we have, so with the Justice card, we have that Page of Swords, we have the Magician, and we have the Devil in reverse. I'm getting a really, really strong download here. And it's interesting because with this Page of Swords, is putting his thinking cap on and is going to search for the truth. Okay? And the bird is here to say that once they have the truth, they're going to share that truth. They're going to deliver this message. Okay? So the question now becomes, what is the message that they're going to deliver? Well, the message that they're going to deliver, if we look at these two cards, we have the Magician here who's going to create or manifest something that has been wanting to happen for quite some time. This is the alchemist, right? Someone who's got all the resources, the tools, and everything they need to manifest something. And we're talking about justice here, okay? And what are we doing? We're breaking the chains of this devil, okay? We're detaching from any toxicity. We're detaching from things that have kept us stuck. We're going to release what no longer serves us. So it's quite interesting because I'm going to go back here to say that there's a change in fortune here. There's a change in energy, meaning that if you had no power before, well, that role is going to be completely changed because of this page here who's going to go and investigate something further and is going to deliver a message that is going to bring justice, and it's not going to be in favor of this devil. Okay? Whoever this devil was, they are no longer the one that is in control, in power. It's like if they had power and control over you before, that's turning. That is coming to an end. Okay? So I'm going to clarify with a different deck just to be sure that we're catching all the messages, but I feel like this is the message here. Okay? All right, Spirit, let's do this. No. This is just me. I just dropped the deck. Oh, just interesting message here. All right, Spirit, let's do this. This is the Heaven and Earth deck. Okay, let's do this. There's definitely no reconciliation, especially now with this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this Queen of Wands, because she strikes me as someone who is up to like some trickery, some, I feel like she is trying to manipulate situations. She's using spells. She's using like things to make things go in her favor. But it's, like I said, it's flipping around. Like this Queen of Wands is not going to have the power, okay? And this is why there's going to be a detachment here. Interesting. All right. So even though you were expecting something to come in like very, very soon, maybe in the next few weeks, and if there's been some sort of like halt or change or delay or postponement, again, that is coming in because we need to research something else, okay? So we have, wow. We have the Five of Pentacles here. This is coming to say that there's definitely going to be a loss. There's going to be a loss. And again, you have to understand, the loss is, if you have, how can I put this? So this loss is coming in if you were on top of the world and the Wheel of Fortune's coming in to make you have that loss and give it back to its rightful owner. But it is delayed right now, okay? So it is delayed. We are still working on it. We're still researching it. We're trying to manifest it, and we're trying to break the chains of whatever it is that's holding us down. All right, let's see who this Queen of Pentacles is. We have the Four of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is resting right now. There's nothing more that you can do. Everything that you had to do is done, and you got to let others do the bidding for you at this time. Who's this Queen of Wands, please? So we have the Strength card. This is 10, 9. I'm getting that this is, so I feel maybe like I might have reversed the roles. So the 9, it feels like it's the 9 of Wands, okay? The 9 of Wands is saying that this has been a long battle. Someone is exhausted. Someone has tried every trick in the book. And you know what? Even though this Queen of Pentacles is not doing anything at this time, okay? The Queen of Pentacles has suffered a loss, but she rebuilt herself, Okay, right now she's not doing anything, even though there's a situation going on that demands a decision or things to be fair or to be brought back to equal balance. She's resting at this time. There's nothing that she can do. This Queen of Wands, however, has tried every single thing that they can think of, and they are at their last staff over here. There's just, this is a risk. If they try to play another trick, they risk losing it all. Okay. And again, it's coming through with that loss. So please put it to wherever it resonates for you. I feel also that they've tried really, really hard to kind of come between maybe the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. They tried really hard to kind of trick them and manipulate them and to try and tell them that they really cared for them or loved them or whatever it is, or that they would do everything to help them build their business, help them do this and help them do that. Whereas now they're not doing anything at all. We have the Judgment in the reverse, right? Whereas the Queen of Pentacles, if she was helping the Emperor, then that's how they built everything, okay? And now this is why the Emperor is now regretting that the Queen of Pentacles is no longer in the picture, okay? So there's a few stories going on here, and I hope you're following me, because it's really complex, and I called it from the very, very beginning, okay? So let's see, what's going on with this Emperor? Wow. So again, this is the Two of Pentacles. There's something that is being decided. This is the Wheel of Fortune again, okay? So the Emperor has been trying to juggle things. Two people, whatever, have been trying to juggle two different businesses, or have been juggling people, or have been juggling ideas, or whatever it is that the Emperor was juggling. And I feel like it's these two queens. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in, okay? They had to pick one. And now, unfortunately, they probably picked the wrong one, and they're regretting it, and there's no reconciliation with the first one. And this is just the consequences that they have to live with at this time, okay? I feel that some of you may have lost, okay, something that is more than money or people or something. I feel someone has lost something that was very valuable to them. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be, I'm getting a notebook, and I don't know why this notebook is really important, but I feel like someone may have lost a notebook, or or the notebook is of significance for you, okay? I don't know. There's a notebook for some reason. Is there any messages on that notebook? The Five of Pentacles. The notebook, okay. All right, so I'm getting like maybe a bank account, okay? Somebody's hiding maybe money into a different bank account. Okay. And the reason why they're hiding the money into the bank account is because they want to keep it away from the person that is entitled to it. Okay. The problem is they have trusted someone to hold on to their finances. But now this one, you know what? Very, very conniving, and decided to play a trick on the Emperor. And now the Emperor, not only is he regretting, making the wrong choice here, but they're also regretting the fact that they lost the money because they trusted the wrong person. Ooh la la, this is big. All right, Spirit, give me something on the Justice card. We have the Hanged Man. See, it is delayed. Whatever decision had to be made, whatever ruling or something that was supposed to be going on of importance has been delayed, okay? And the reason for the delay, again, I'll explain. It is because someone is looking into something so that they can manifest the release of whatever is no longer serving you, or the release of something that was keeping you stuck, or keeping the situation stuck, or keeping, the financial situation stuck, or the business stuck. Okay, so there's some research going on here. Spirit, what is the Page of Swords? So the Page of Swords is looking into something, and now is going to realize that with the Page of Cups, that the truth to the situation is coming out. And this is why the delay is actually working out in your favor. The delay is going to help you to get the best out of the situation. It's going to help you manifest something better than was planned for before. Okay? Spirit, what is the... Whoa! So it's interesting because I couldn't decide if I was going to clarify the Magician or the Devil, but the thing is, I'm going to put it in between, which tells me with the Eight of Cups here that, you know, the Eight of Cups in the upright is that someone's walking away from it. I feel that even though you're wanting to give up, this is too hard, don't give up at this time, okay? I feel that now at this time you'll be able to manifest exactly what it is that you were trying to manifest at the beginning, okay? Let's do with the Devil. The Devil's a really sneaky one, right? And look at this. We have the Three of Pentacles again, right? This time, the Three of Pentacles, if you look, there's 3 people in it. So it feels like there's the collaboration or something like that in this card. But however, if you notice, everything is done in the dark, okay? It's like they're inside this church and they're trying to, I'm not sure exactly what he's trying to do, but I feel like he's trying to maybe hide something up there. So he had to get on a ladder and or find something. I feel like, you know what, now maybe things are being revealed, coming out, and people are just watching and waiting to see where everything was. Wow, this is really nice. Spirit, oh my goodness. Look what I have at the bottom of the deck. I didn't realize I put it away, like I put it down on the reverse side. So the Judgment card is at the bottom. So there is a judgment that is going to go in your favor because of all of this. Okay, hold on. Let's clarify that Three of Pentacles. And if you notice on this card, it's like the stained glass window is bringing in the sun rays exactly where he's trying to, I don't know, pull something out, reveal something. The Death card. The Death card. It's interesting. So the Death card, there's going to be a complete transformation of this entire situation. So I really feel that the Magician is going to manifest a just outcome, a fair outcome. Because before, unless there was this research, I feel that there's going to be a judgment that was not going to be in your favor, was not going to be a fair outcome of the situation. But now, because all of this delay, research, manifesting, breaking the chains with the Devil, it's actually going to transform this entire situation. Okay? Let me know in the comments. Write a comment. Let me know what's going on. Let's get you some advice on this. I hope this is clear. I hope I wasn't just rambling too much, and I know that my voice is still not 100%. I'm doing my best. Let's see what the Kipper deck has to say. Kipper. Final messages. Oh my goodness, look at this. So we have family room. Okay, this, like, it kind of tells me that there's a big meeting going on, and there was an expectation that the meeting was going to happen. And we have courthouse here, so there is going to be a judgment, a ruling of a situation. And again, if you were waiting for this to happen, there is this delay, there's this situation, and now the court is really going to handle the situation for you. And let's see if we can get an outcome. What's the outcome of this courthouse? Legal document. Ooh, someone has bad health. Not good. Someone's really getting sick over this situation. Who is getting sick over this situation? distant horizon. This is going to happen really soon, even though you think it's not going to happen. If it was supposed to be like in the next few weeks, just understand it could be in the next few months. Okay, I'm getting like I'm getting 3, I'm getting 4. It could be in the next 3 months, 4 months. Oh, it could, like 3 months to 6 months. Okay, thanks, Spirit. And then we have adjudication, and that is when it's going to be final. Okay, so just understand. Look at this. I feel like that's the Emperor. Just despair. That things are not really going to work in this Emperor's. I don't know why I'm saying the Emperor. I just feel that the Emperor was the one that was trying to control everything, and I feel that things are really going to take a turn. But this is a turn for the right reason. Okay. Well, there you have it, my beautiful gems. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Oh, Spirit's saying that we should do another advice card. Okay, which deck, Spirit? Messages from the guides. Okay, hold on. Let's do messages from the guides. Let's see. Oh boy, this reading is long. I am so sorry. Alright, Spirit, let's do, what is the message from the guides regarding this reading? Okay. Alright, let's do this. Thank you. Wow. That is quite interesting. Spirit always does this to me. If there's a message I haven't delivered, Spirit will let me deliver it. So we have appreciate your talents. So remember I was talking at the beginning where we had these 2 queens, and even though it might be a partnership of some kind and there's no gender in tarot, maybe it is a relationship, a partnership, and so on, I feel that these 2 queens are actually at the same level, but the talents are not the same. They might be at the same level, but one has talents in maybe marketing, the other one has talents maybe into bookkeeping, for example. So why would the one that has artistic talents do, like, you know, the analytical stuff? This is something they don't like. So why would they do it? Because because once you're stuck in the same role over and over and doing the same thing, you can't think outside of the box, right? So if they're at the same level and able to have this communication where, you know, queens can, then it is a good idea to look at things from a different perspective and to bring balance back into the situation, back into the business, back into the relationship. Okay. So appreciate the talent. So if you need to not take people for granted, for sure. And if you feel that, you know what, the marketing situation is not working anymore, and it doesn't have to be marketing, I'm just giving you examples, right? If it's not working anymore, allow the person to respectfully give an opinion, respectfully tell you what you're doing excellent or where you can improve your skills. And it's only going to help you to, you know, increase your talents, right? And for some of you, I'm getting that you actually have gifts and you're not using your gifts, but I'm going to read in the book. Hold on. Sorry. Appreciate your talents. The body that your higher self and your guides have selected for you to inhabit in this dimension was born with a predisposition for certain skills. If your spirit blueprint is best served by the life of a musician as opposed to that of a mathematician, then an embryo with that genetic disposition will be chosen. This card has come to you because your guides want you to acknowledge your special abilities and nurture them. See? So, you know what, even though they're doing marketing and they're really great at it, maybe they're also good at, I don't know, soliciting clients or, booking meetings or selling or whatever it is, right? So when someone you admire appears to be more capable in certain fields, you may feel envious, but to be envious of another's skill Another skill set is disregarding your own. Your human gifts were chosen for you for a reason. They are a signpost to you on your own path. Acknowledge them, cherish them, and follow them to where they lead. Share them with the world so others will recognize those same qualities in themselves. Listen, I think I'm sorry. I think another message that's coming here, we have these two queens, and if there's some sort of competition going on, I need you to cut that out. Cut it out like ASAP. We don't need it. You don't need it. And it's not serving anybody. It's time to release that attachment, that jealousy, that competition, because each of you have a certain skill that will benefit the goal, the business, the relationship, the friendship, the partnership, whatever it is, okay? Please, someone has to release their defensiveness. Someone has to really say, well, you know, you're good at everything. Well, what am I going to do? Well, I need you to stop saying, well, what am I going to do? And I want you to figure out what you're good at and use it and bring it into this partnership, relationship, because there's a reason why you two came together, okay? And it's time to turn things around. Okay, so obviously there was another message that I had to deliver, and there it is, my beautiful gems. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please show me some love. Subscribe, like, and share. Until the next time, I am sending you love and light.